It's my birthday today. So I just turned 25 today. It's September 20th. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be going out tonight because I have work early in the morning. But if I was, this is the look that I would do. Um, I wanted to do something green with a dark lip. So this is what I came up with. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. So for my first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows, and I'm using this Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil that I got for $1.99 at my beauty supply store, and I believe this is in the shade dark brown. So I just lined the tops and bottom of my eyebrows. Yes, I got my eyebrows threaded finally again, and then I just brushed through, then went back in with my e.l.f. brow definer to fill in my brow. Then to clean them up, I used my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut um, to clean the tops and bottom of my brow. And then I'm going to blend out the top and bottom of my brow with my finger. And I also added some of that concealer onto my lid. And then I set, I set the entire eye area with my L'Oreal Mercier translucent setting powder. So once that's all set, I'm going to take Realgar from the Anastasia Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take my Sedona Lace blending brush, and I'm going to keep that a little bit above my crease. I just want to keep it in that area, um, just making sure that I have an even blend. Next, I'm going to take Frappe from Makeup Geek, and I really love using this as my brow bone highlight, because I don't want a brow bone highlight too harsh. So I just go ahead and place that at the highest point of my brow and blend downwards. And then I'm going to go back in with no extra product on the brush with the Realgar shade and just make sure those two colors are blended well. Now to get my crease a little bit more defined, I'm going to take Chocolatier from Coastal Scents, and I'm using the Anastasia blending brush and placing this right kind of on top but under and into my crease of the first shade Realgar that we applied, and I'm just keeping that into my crease. Then I'm going to take my Jackie Aina e.l.f. palette, the J Glow palette, and I'm going to use that tealish blue shade, and I'm using a small e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm placing this into my crease, but I'm not going all the way up. I'm not going past my crease. I'm just going to blend out slowly when I get to that part, but for now I'm just keeping it right into the crease area. Now with the light strokes with a light hand, once you get to the edge of the color, I just go slightly. I'm not putting any pressure on the brush. I'm just blending out the edges a little bit so you won't see any harsh lines. And then to finish blending that out, I'm going to go back in with Chocolatier and place that kind of on top of the green, but I'm layering it at the edge of the tealish blue shade. Then I'm going to go back into the J Glow palette and just reapply some of the color that got blended away. And I'm just placing this into the crease. Then I'm going to take my NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm placing that just on the lid and blend out with my finger. And once you blend this out, it's going to become tacky, and that's when you know you're ready to apply your color. For my lid, I'm using Pinehurst from Coastal Scents. It's like this really pretty green color, and I'm placing that onto my lid. And as you can see, once I place that blue color, it's going to transition into that tealish blue shade that I applied. So it's like it's already blended, like, you know. You get me? Okay, so yeah, so I'm just placing that onto my lid, packing it rather onto my lid. So then we're going to go right back into the J Glow palette. I'm going to get a little bit of the Tillage Blue shade and just make sure those areas is blended so you won't see any harsh lines. You can't see where one color begins and one color ends. For my lid color, I'm going to use my Kiko Milano eyeshadow. It's one of their water eyeshadows in the shade 209, and you can use these wet or dry. You'll see in the end of my video, I did apply some of the shadow wet on off camera, so you can use this wet or dry, it's whatever your preference, but I just use the other side of my Anastasia brush to apply that to my lid. For my blush and for my highlight, I'm going to use the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Splits. And this one's in the shade Prosecco Pop and Pamplemousse. And I just applied Prosecco Pop onto the inner corner of my eye. And I did place my eyeshadow primer in the inner corner of my eye as well. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take my LA Girl Gel Slide eyeliner, and I applied that under my lower lash line and blended out with a elf shader brush, and I just blended out that black, and then I went ahead and applied chocolatier onto my lower lash line to blend that black out. And then I placed that Jackie Aina, the J Glow palette, to the center of my lower lash line. For my liner, I used my same one I've been using, the Wet n Wild felt tip liquid eyeliner, and I just gave myself a little wing. For some reason, one of my eyelids have more space than the other, so I try to kind of even it out with the eyeliner, but hey, I don't know. It got close enough. Now for the face, I did prime with my Becca Evernight Poreless, and then I used my favorite foundation, and it's the Anastasia foundation stick. I used the shade Walnut. I feel like it matches me really perfectly, and I just applied that to my face. As you can see, it's like a dead on match. So I just applied that to my face and applied a little bit more to where I needed more coverage. And then after I applied that, I set with my face powder, which I used the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder to set my entire face. And then to highlight, I used my my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Dark. Yeah, in the shade Dark, and applied that to the normal areas where I highlight. And then I blended out with my beauty blender. The black beauty blender is one of my actually is my favorite beauty blender. I use that for my foundation and concealer. So once all that is blended out, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and set the areas where I highlighted. Oh, nope, I'm going overboard. So I took my Pure Cosmetics Cameo contour stick and I applied that with a brush to contour. So I did cream contouring, and I just placed this on the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my jawline. So I just placed that there. Then I blended out with the foundation side of my black beauty blender. So my pink beauty blender that's all busted. I've had this beauty blender for I think maybe 2 years. I don't know if that's gross or not, but I haven't seen any mold and it works. So why throw it in the trash? But I just used that to set the areas where I highlighted, and then to contour I use my Black Radiance contour palette. And then with my Nicka K contour duo, I used the lighter shade to contour my nose. So to wipe off the excess Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, I'm going to go in with my face powder and just reset the areas. And then I'm going to take the Prosecco, no, I'm going to take Pamplemousse from the Champagne Split by Jaclyn Hill and apply my blush. I really wish this pen would have came with the darker pink blush, because there's this pink blush which is Pamplemousse, and then there's a darker shade, the one that comes with Champagne Pop, but I already have Champagne Pop, so I decided to get this one instead, and it gives a little light flush of pink to the cheeks, so I just said why not. I really got it for Prosecco Pop, but overall it is a cute blush. To bronze, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown bronzer, and I think the shade is number 4, and I just applied that in between my contour and my blush. And then to highlight, I'm going to take a smaller brush and use Prosecco Pop to highlight my cheekbones. And I also highlighted the tip of my nose as well as the bridge and my cupid's bow. Then I took my big Morphe fan brush and blended the highlight out, and then I feel like I blended out too much, so I went back in with my e.l.f. blush brush and reapplied. For my lips, I am using Night Moth lip liner by MAC, and I'm just lining my lips, and I'm going to fill it in just a little bit. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to use the Ariana Grande Viva Glam lipstick. This isn't the second one. This is the first one, and I applied that to my lips. And then my lashes is the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara, and that is the completed look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hello and welcome to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.